And now begins a period of peace, not to mention quiet methodical growth and expansion into formerly Dithakan territory. Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Stellaris First Contact in our Clandestine Curiosity series. We have just taken over the vast majority of territory formerly belonging to the Dithakan Horde. Now, the Igarian Restorers are an awakened fallen empire that is threatening to upset the Galactic Order a little bit. So they could very well throw a curveball my way. You know what? Fine. Show me your wares. Not interested. Move along. They could very well throw me a curveball in the coming episode or two. I don't know exactly when it could happen, but I feel like it's on the way. Also, I should terraform these new planets to ocean worlds. We've already got one terraforming, it looks like. Yep. And then Exeter happens to already be an ocean world. Now, we're still at war with the Dithakans. The last of their territory is here. Actually, it doesn't look like they really have much. Yeah, we've got a few systems here. Doesn't look like any more planets held. So the Dithakans are, for all intents and purposes, defeated. And I could end this war. We could settle status quo. Or I could go for containment. But going for containment would mean taking systems that I don't have a direct connection to, and it would be kind of annoying. So if I settled status quo right now, let's go ahead and hang on. I have an idea. I'm not sure exactly how this system will function. Okay, cannot claim systems that are claimed by war allies, so that's not even a possibility. I'm just going to settle status quo. They don't control any territory belonging to me. Let me make absolutely sure that I've taken everything that I can. It looks like there is a new syndicate that spawned here, interestingly enough. I wonder how that started. The Muray Uprising. So the Latrepians have a small uprising on their hands. And the Rhiannon Autocracy has declared us a rival. Okay. We'll return that. If the Rhiannons decide that they want to fight me, that's a battle that I could actually potentially win. So I'll be very curious to see. Well, that's a battle I would almost overwhelmingly win, to tell you the truth. Hang on. Let's look at the Rhiannons real quick, just so we have an idea of this. Their fleet power is equivalent, but technologically and economically, they are nothing compared to me. Plus, are they the custodians? No, they're not. So why are they being so presumptuous? That's my question. All right, Fira Mathrios has an extra building slot. I'm not going to build anything until there's actually a need for something to be built. When you see these slots, this is a lesson that's taken me a while to learn, because you see this and you're like, you want to react to it. This just means there's a slot available. If there's not someone waiting for a job on this planet, building something there is just going to take up additional maintenance costs. And a lot of the time, I am willing to swallow that, but you don't have to. You really don't. All right, so we have a number of additional hyperlanes that I can build now, and I want to get on that. I also have a bunch that I can do with alloys. Ooh, new station disconnected. Hang on. Let's fix that. It's kind of annoying because it has to go through this system. So one thing I'm going to be doing is building some gateway sites. As a matter of fact, this is a hyper relay. Why don't you build one there? I think I had a few construction ships. Yeah, you were set up here, but did I lose a construction ship? I think I did. I had another construction ship aside from these, because I was sending them to take care of some work. Oh, that's very annoying. I don't know how I lost them, but I lost them. Okay, well, what we need a construction ship that can build a gateway. And the main spot that I would like to build a gateway, let's go ahead and let's do a couple of things. First of all, I want you to build a hyper relay in this system. Oh, the trade node is still active, that's why. And then I want you to build a gateway site. Where the heck is it? Here it is. After the hyper relay. And we'll also get a gateway going in the terminal egress. Let's go ahead and put it right here. We do have some debris that would just help with the energy siphon tech. Don't really need that at the moment. Now what's this? The Purple Fleet. Oh yes, this random Corvette that got built for no reason whatsoever. And then we have the Mahogany Fleet down here in Nordak, and I was going to send them on a patrol mission, so let's do that real quick. To Bintu, and then to Eartheus. So I now have 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 fleets on almost constant patrol of my major routes. There's still the potential for piracy out in the L cluster, but I'm going to just hold off on worrying about it, to be honest. Transport Fleet 1 can follow the Teal Fleet the way that you have done for so long. And then finally we have this science ship that is done exploring. And there are a couple things you can do. First of all, you can excavate that site, and then I think I have another archaeological site up here, but that's already being excavated perfectly. Perfect. Perfect indeed. All right. So now we wait for alloys to build up. We wait for our additional colonies to grow and improve. See, now we have a job opportunity here. So I'm going to, again, be super basic and going for additional research. Now this is it's a tech world. Let's go ahead and build the 3rd generator district on there. Or, as we joked in the comments, generator district. Let's call it that. just to, you know, just to compensate for the fact that a few episodes ago I couldn't say generator for some reason. I don't know why. I really don't. I wish I had a good explanation, but I don't. I'll try to keep things moving as much as I can with the speed. Finders Keepers, nice. We definitely do have a quite comprehensive spy network. I'll say that. As soon as we're completely at peace, which I assume now I can do, yeah, let's go ahead and settle status quo with the Dothakan Horde. Did they reject it? They rejected it. That's funny. So now we're in perpetual war with the Dothakan Horde. Now, what's unfortunate about that is that as long as we're in perpetual war with them, we can't propose subjugation of any other powers near us. And that's one way that we could potentially win this, is by having subjects. All right, the Dothakan High Kingdom has made peace with the United Jabaran Authority. Nice. We did set up some colonies here. And Normuth looks like they have an opportunity, so let's go ahead and give them another mining district. I probably have some upgrades I can do too. Let's look through. Don't really know that that's needed right now. Yep, we can upgrade that trade production. Don't need more food. Alright, now Port Genevieve. Yeah, I don't really need anything on these. So let's do an ancient refinery here until such time as we actually need... Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's do, on this particular outpost, let's do a gene clinic so that the population grows faster. And I can upgrade that research station, I suppose. All right, automatic patrolling is well underway. We have plenty of plenty of stuff that we can do with alloys. We have lots of rebellions happening at the moment, given the planets that we occupy. This planet is still... I kind of want to just transfer ownership of this over to them, but it doesn't work that way. Not in wartime. Alright, so the Rebellion Vortex Station is ready for an ancient rampart, and we'll go ahead and build another hangar bay, followed by a black hole observatory and a citadel upgrade. The Ebliuk Station needs the same thing. Exact same thing. And we'll also do... Can we get away with the Cyberx mining hub here? It wouldn't make a huge difference. Let's do an ice mining station instead, and then upgrade you. And then Kandara also needs just basic defenses. In this case, I kind of want to set up a listening post, so let's do that. And then cue the upgrade. Now I want to take it easy on the expenditures. The Dothakan Horde has insulted us. Dude, you got annihilated. I wouldn't be talking smack right now. I really, really wouldn't. Yeah, there are definitely several powers that I could potentially subjugate. But I just have to be at peace. Oh, and once again, we've been drawn into another war. The Dothakan sovereignty. Alright, I have got to break my military connection with these guys. This is... I can't do it. I can't do it. We have to be at peace. So I'm getting pulled into all of their wars, as I have for the entire game, even though I'm not interested. And they actually... Oh, this is interesting. Hold the phone. You see what just happened here? This is actual territory that could be helpful. I don't know how this came about. Oh wow, that's actually quite a powerful fleet. Alright, we're going to have to take... Remember all those fleets I just said were patrolling? And generally... Yeah. We're going to centralize and attack with all three fleets. I'm going to try and take all that territory. Science Nexus Research Wings. Alright, I need 15k. Pause. If I sell off copious amounts of my rare resources... Just absurd amounts. Okay. In 20 days, I will have enough to queue those research wings and be done with that particular galactic wonder. There we go. Give the order. Pause. Energy credits from jobs have just been improved. We can do that again, or we can do additional shield hit points. Let's do additional shield hit points. And we are getting our fleets in position. It looks like fleets 2 and 3 are already here. And we are under attack. That's cute. That's super cute. So these guys, I didn't realize they bordered our territory, so at least now we can do something to help with this fight. That is one thing that we could do. With these wars that break out, to the extent that we're capable of taking territory, I can just go for that, you know? Alright, I'm going to give the order for all three of my main fleets to attack together. One of these fleets doesn't look like they're quite ready, but they are traveling together, as you can see here. I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's not going to go well. Alright, armor hit points. They do have a lot of, like, it's surprising. Genuinely surprising how capable they are. So let's go ahead and get a defensive platform hull point boost going. We don't have any defensive platforms really to speak of yet. Alright, so this battle looks like it's going well. Yeah. Oh yeah. That battle went stupidly well. So let's go ahead, first of all, reclaim that. I want you to hit Yump. And then we're going to send the Teal fleet to what appears to be their capital system, which is freaking funny. It's right next door. And I also have my army that's going to be ready. I'm in a very good position to hit back from a territorial expansion standpoint. So I can look forward to that as well. Let's go ahead and do a few more buildings here. I would say an Otterton monument is in order. And here it looks like there are jobs available, so let's go for Jane Clinics. Eisenbury is a mining world, so we'll give them an additional mining district. And we're going to go for a research segment on Cybrix Alpha Prime. Ooh, this is going to be good. Alright, so we have low stability on Dusk Razor, which is one of the planets that we just recently took control of. We have completed Strikecraft damage research, so let's go ahead and improve our monthly unity, which reminds me I can go ahead and do further ascending. Let's ascend Modia to tier 3 because it's the capital planet. And then, was it Port Eleanor? This is such a profound research outpost world. Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and ascend them. Alright, and that's almost all of my unity. Can't do any more. You know what I might be able to do now, though? Hang on. I can probably afford to do more of these. Yes, I can. So we have scientific resolution, or revolution going. We could go for architectural renaissance. I don't know that I need the will to power right now, because I already have enough influence from being the custodian permanently. I'm just going to add that every time I mention being the custodian. Permanent custodian. In case you didn't know. Permanent galactic custodian. That's me. I made that happen. Probably one of the more satisfying, as up and down as this series has been in general, for reasons that both have to do with the series content, but also things happening outside of that, like just with me. Like, as up and down as this has been, like, that, I have to say, securing that vote was, like, one of the diplomatic achievements of all the Stellaris playthroughs that I've gone through. It's one of the most, like, top-tier diplomatic achievements, I think. Because, I mean, there are things that I've succeeded at diplomatically in the past, but in terms of something that I made happen just through sheer force of will and using various resources at my disposal to push something through, that was just satisfying on every level. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go for architectural renaissance. This will affect my unity income, but it's fine. Fleets are arriving, as are my armies. Archaeological site event pending. The freezing climate of Aorth 6 has covered the site in thick layers of ice and snow. The desolate location of the site may be a hint of the need for discretion. Whatever took place here, someone wanted to keep it hidden. Dun 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 dun. Alright, Gallowbury. You don't really have a designation right now, do you? Which is weird. Why don't we designate you... Right now you're an agro world, but it doesn't make sense for you to be an agro world. It makes sense for you to be an industrial world. Because you have so many slots for industry. So let's go there. Let's set you up that way. Alright, what are you guys doing? I gave you the order to retake this system. I need you to do it. Alright, so we've retaken Yump. Oh, there's an additional fleet here. And I might lose this battle unless we can get there in time. Oh, wait, actually, we're holding our own. All we need is for one more fleet to show up. Come on, guys. They actually ran. That's hilarious. All right, I don't have anything with which to reinforce that fleet right now, so that's an unfortunate loss at an annoying time. Now, will you freaking retake Stenler, please? What are you waiting for? Yeah, we have a lot to do. I also need to get the Juggernaut built. Let's just acknowledge that. I remember building a facility for that. Let's see if we can track down where I built that. I think it was... Was it down here? Alex? Yeah, Colossal Assembly Yard. Don't have the alloys for it right now, but as soon as I do... Hang on, let's take a look at the Juggernaut as well, because I don't know that I've customized it. There you are, it's the Argus class. I did customize it. So as soon as we have that capability, we will be building that. Just to support our war efforts and so that we can build things in a timely manner. What is your deal? Why are you not falling under my control? There we go. That only took you forever and a day. Alright, we're going to keep these fleets together now, because it seems like having them in slightly separate places did not pay off. Now we do have some debris that I can research here, so why don't you come check this out. You are not cloaked, you need to be. And then come back and assist research when you're done. Oh my god, now they're in Andrusa. That's so funny. What are you trying to accomplish exactly? Alright, I'm going to have both of these fleets follow the teal fleet. Alright, so their main fleet is in Andrusa. I'm going to give the order to hit the fleet, and then Andrusa, and then take their capital. Once their capital falls, they will not be able to get into my territory anymore, so get wrecked. Should be fun to watch. Jumping. Gateway site ready. Alright, let's hold for just a moment. Alright, so there's been some subjugation, which is really frustrating. I would like to subjugate some people right now, but I can't. I literally can't. Because of my allies being at war with everyone, and because the Thokins will not relinquish their war with me. For some reason. Alright, so we've ended that conflict. Where's that science ship? Research project, research project, research project. And then I want you to come back here and help with Port Eleanor. Thank you. This is going to be violent. What just happened? Why did you double back? Do you see what just happened? They just turned around. I did not give an order for the fleet to turn around. I need you all to jump together. We're fighting relatively powerful fleets. Please stay together. The lead fleet just was like, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to be in charge anymore. See, they're still showing that they're following the teal fleet. Okay, so now we have a couple of planets to attack here. Lingering Valley, which has a pitiful garrison on it. Yeah, both of these planets are going to fall. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Land armies. No way, the system is claimed by... What are you talking about? Is it because they claimed it? They have claim to it. So I can't actually conquer this. See, now I'm just annoyed. I'm just doing their fighting for them. Maybe at least some of the fighting that I'm doing at the moment will give me some equivalent of, like, points in some way. Wait, there was another option there that I didn't... that had just turned purple, that I wasn't used to being active. Alright, increased shield strength. Yep, boon bestowed. Alright, so we've taken control of that planet in their name. Gateway site ready in the cool system. Perfect. I need 2,500 though. And now I need the energy, which I do have. There we go. Get that done. Yeah, it's somewhat less satisfying knowing that all this fighting that I'm doing, I'm just doing it for these guys that are just my military allies. That's it. Like, it's not like I'm a member of their federation, but I'm doing this fighting for them, and then when I'm done, they're just going to get all of this stuff rather than me getting it, even though I'm the one that conquered it. And I can't break the military alliance because we're at war. Nothing I can do. We just have to wait. However, it does look like there are some opportunities here. So let's see what else might be doable. Let's do an... how about an ancient refinery there? Salisbury. Industrial district. Port Genevieve. Don't need anything there yet. The end of the United Jurian Authority. Oh. Okay, well, so much for subjugating them. I would have subjugated them. That was one of my opportunities to win. But I think they were the overlords of the Thorquell. But I can't propose subjugation because we have to be at peace. And subjugation might be one of the only ways that I can win. Non-aggression pact invitation. No. Go away. I'm not making any more deals with anyone. Alright, so slowly rebuilding this fleet. We're making 500 alloys per month. I'll just point that out. What's this? Sapient combat AI? Okay, well apparently we just... By going through all the debris that I went through, I now have access to top tier AI. So I might as well install it. I didn't actually want that, but okay. I can install that on all of my ships. Oh, it's already... Looks like it's been added to most ships, except the ones where... Yeah, except for rare cases. Yep. Upgrade automatically kicked in for literally everything. Nice. Not the worst thing, I suppose. It'll make my ships better, but it also makes certain events more likely. Certain negative events. Galactic mobilization has been passed, so now look at our naval capacity. Certain events, I said. Certain events. The ghost signal. We have detected a very faint tachyon signal being continuously transmitted across the entire galaxy. Our technicians are unable to trace the signal to its source as it is being bounced between several hidden relay stations. Aside from adding a small amount of background noise in FTL transmissions on certain subspace frequencies, the signal does not seem to have any apparent effect. Efforts to track the relay stations are underway, but until then, we may simply have to learn to live with this ghost signal, as it has been dubbed by the more imaginative elements of galactic media. Monitor the signal for any changes. What could that have had anything to do with, I wonder? Certainly not what I was literally talking about 2 seconds before. And in this case, I actually don't think I'm exaggerating that much. So now it's time to get everything upgraded once we finish this fight. Oh my god, they have another fleet here. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you go? That's what I need to know. All right, archaeological site event pending. The complex consists of several larger underground structures connected with a network of tunnels, many of which are collapsed or blocked by ice. Although ancient, some of the tunnels show clear signs of fire. The damage caused by the fire is major enough to suggest a catastrophic event or perhaps intentional destruction. One thing is sure, and that is that the purpose of this site seems to be scientific in nature. Interesting. All right, so we can go ahead and upgrade a few planets here. And now we have even more reason to get some defense platforms built if the contingency is about to show up. Where are you guys going? You were all just here. Oh, you're going to the hyper relay. I see. That makes sense. You're traveling to the hyper relay and then you'll jump. You were actually closer to here, but okay. I suppose what just happened made sense. Maybe that's what was happening before, too. Maybe that's why the other fleet turned back. Alien megastructure. The Agarian restorers have built a science nexus. Crash and burn, Agarians. Don't care. All right, Fear Mathrios actually has a job opening, so let me go ahead and get an auto-curating vault built there. Here we go. Let the murder begin. Hi guys. Remember us? That was satisfying. Alright, so now we have a lot of work to do. We've got to get those fleets fully repaired. Oh boy. Alright, I want you to study this stuff. And then I want you to come back to... Where was Port Eleanor exactly? Is it in Tavander? No. Is it in Ladelicon? It's in Ladelicon, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ugh, and I clicked away from that scientist somehow. No, I didn't. Let's just agree. I did not. I did no such thing. All right. Assist research. There we go. I probably did. I probably did. It's fine. Let's get you upgraded. I can build some additional productive buildings here, so let's go ahead and get some stuff going. If the contingency is about to show up, I want to be ready for it. Alright, so... do we have shipyards at the terminal egress? I can't recall if I do. I do have shipyards at the terminal egress. Tell you what, I want all of my ships to come to terminal egress, because that's the best spot for us to kind of head out into the galaxy. All right, it looks like the second fleet is going to be fully restored soon in terms of their attack power. That's good. Shield hit points plus 5%. All right, now that we know that we need things that are damage related or attack speed related, let's go ahead and go for extra attack speed. How's this doing? About 2 years remaining, less than 2 years remaining on the Science Nexus research wings, which is nice. Now the question is, can I build this thing now? I think I can. There we go. Oh wait, don't quite have enough energy? If only I could do something to fix that. There we go. Alright, having those gateways in place will make moving around a lot more straightforward, because that's a gateway from there to like the central area of my territory. We don't have to go down there anymore. We're down here. So that's quite useful. It will also make reinforcements easier to traffic. Yep, let's improve kinetic weapon attack speed. We know the ghost signal's coming. There's a job available on Modia. There's also or not a job available, but there's someone who's looking for a job. So, this is a mining world, yeah. Let's build a mining district for a mining world. That's the system. We're sticking to it. Looks like we're done with one of our archaeological sites. Plasma accelerators. Weapon option gained. Further investigation reveals that the primary purpose of this site seems to have been in the research and development of advanced energy weapons. An accident seems to have triggered a catastrophic explosion, which eradicated most of the site. One data center seems to be in relatively good condition. Perhaps this data will yield some useful insights. Neato. So, plasma accelerators? I'm pretty sure that's useless, right? Like, that's not actually giving me anything. Yeah. That's... Hang on, it might be down here. Nope, it's not here either. That's a shame. Well, that particular archaeological site was not very useful. So now let's take this scientist and send them back to Iroquois, where you will continue assisting research. Okay, we are 37 minutes into the episode. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. In the next one, the end of the Dothakan sovereignty has arrived. Yeah, that's not surprising. So all of that just changed hands. Are you willing to settle status quo yet? No, you're not. That's what that minus 25 means. The Zemrapukians. Man, they're really trying. The Dothakans, that is. I don't know why they won't accept peace at this point. I mean, I could end the war by jumping in and, like, actually taking charge of their remaining systems and just ending it that way. But it looks like the Igarians have already kind of started on that venture. Yeah, it is tempting, but it would give me a bunch of territory that would be kind of hard to maintain. I don't know. I'll think about it. It might be something I can do next episode, but it would also be kind of frivolous, so there's pros and cons. Lots to do still, though, because I have a lot of expansion still happening. I probably have some colonies I can establish on worlds. Yeah, these worlds are still terraforming, actually, and will be for another 4 or 5 years. But plenty still ahead of us, and we can reinforce the Turquoise Fleet some more, which is something we'll have to do a lot of thanks to those losses in that war that we just fought for the Latrepians just now. Not for ourselves, for the Latrepians, just as a favor to them that I didn't even necessarily want to do. But it's fine. It's fine. I said I was going to stop this one here, and I've been ranting for like 3 minutes because of just the nonsense that is my inability to get out of my wars at present, which has technically been going on for the entire series. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If it's not your first time or even your second, look for the join button to access unique emotes, badges, and additional perks. New episodes are coming out every day at 4 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.